Hello everyone, this is Jaden Noble back at again with another video. Today I have a really cool video for you all. So recently I went to a local coin show of mine. It was in Carthage, Missouri, which is just north of Joplin, Missouri. It's kind of on the far southwest side of Missouri, along the Oklahoma border. But this coin show was a pretty small one. There were about 40 tables, but funny enough, if any of you guys watch other channels, there were two YouTube um, coin coin dealers slash collectors that were there selling coins. Silver Seeker was there, and also the Coin Crew, I believe, was the other one. But I never met them before, and I was really shocked that they were there because I've never seen them at the Springfield one. But I ran into them there, and I got to know them. They were really nice, and they actually bought some of my great uncle's silver and gave them a pretty fair price. So shout out to them. It was really cool meeting them there. But I did get to score one coin there, and it wasn't even a coin that I was really looking for, but it just caught my eye because it looked so good, especially for the grade. And I did pay up a little bit for it, but I thought it'd go really good with my 1853 Arrows and Rays Philly half dollar. But this is the even rarer one. This is the 1853 New Orleans Arrows and Rays. And for anyone who does not collect seeded coinage, this is the only year that they had the arrows. And then on the back, let's see if I can get the, there we go. The rays on the outside, along the outside of the eagle. This is the only year that they came out with the rays. And they made this coin with the rays to signify that they reduced the weight of the silver half dollar. They also did this on the quarter as well. But this was just such a phenomenal coin, guys. It was graded NGC AU55, but just look at this coin. Just a nice original example, super lustrous in the back, guys. Just absolutely stunning. Look at the luster on this coin and look how it just pops. The back I thought was basically mint state. I don't really see hardly any wear on it. The front does have some wear. You can kind of see it, just a little bit of wear, but it just has a nice original surface to it. Was kept really nice over the years, obviously, but guys, this was just probably the nicest seeded half dollar I've really ever seen. And guys, this is definitely by far the more rare of the two because they only minted just over 1 million of them, but there's only an estimated 1,600 of these that survived, and there are very few in mint state. But I paid up for this coin. I paid a little over $1,500 for it. Unfortunately, when I looked at the recent auctions for the coin, the latest one was back in 2022. So we're talking almost 3 years. So it was really hard to put a value on the coin, but it was really stunning. And I just couldn't pass it up because I thought it'd go really well with my Philadelphia one. But this coin is by far a lot nicer, but we can kind of look at the Philadelphia one. I have it here. You guys see the Philadelphia is a lot darker. At least they match. They're both NGC graded. But the Philadelphia one, it's kind of a darker coin. You can definitely see the difference. Just an absolute stunner on the right. You really can't go wrong. But the left one is nice. It's got a nice original look to it, but it is a lot darker coin. Wasn't as well preserved as this AU55. And this coin is one of the nicest AU55s I saw. I kind of looked at other auction listings. Do I think it's properly graded? I believe so. I don't know. I mean, yes, you could give it an AU58, which would have really increased the value overall. This coin would have been worth well over $2,000 an AU58, especially for how nice it looks. But I just thought this was an absolute stunning coin. And for any of you guys who are into the seeded series, I really think this is a must to look out for. I mean, you don't need to get the New Orleans. I decided to get it because I had the Philly, and I thought get both of them because this is the only two mints that they minted this out of was was Philadelphia and New Orleans. So I wasn't really planning on buying this coin, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really need to have this coin. I paid up a little bit for it, but I think it was just such a good, high quality coin. The luster, some of the nicest luster, especially on the verse I've ever seen on a seeded coin. the luster just pops so much on the back. The front, I feel like, has a little bit more wear, so the luster isn't as good. It definitely had more wear on the front, but it's still got pretty good luster for an AU55. But just an absolute stunning coin, guys. I really think this is a must because, I mean, they really only put the rays on the $half and quarter, and that's the next one I'm kind of looking for, is the quarter. He had one there, but it just, the dealer that I bought this from, but it was a little bit overpriced, and it had just a couple lines I saw in the coin. Although it was graded NGC AU50. It had a couple lines that just kind of threw me off. This one was super clean, fields and everything. I didn't see any distracting marks in the coin. Just a nice, original, beautiful looking coin. So I had to score it. But this coin show was really cool. And a little bit about the coin show. It was a smaller one, but it's kind of cool to run into some YouTubers. But I had a really weird experience there. I had my grandfather, my great uncle with me. My great uncle brought, some silver dimes and quarters he wanted to sell, just kind of test the waters. He's got a little bit of a coin collection. And the first dealer he went to, he's like, "Hey, are you guys interested in this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, let me check it out." He goes through it. So my great uncle had 13 silver dimes and 90% silver quarters. He had some Mercury dimes. I mean, they weren't anything special. Some Mercury dimes and some Roosevelt dimes, and then just some Washington quarters. Nothing major, but I looked it up. Right now, silver's at about $31 an ounce. I mathed it out. I'm like, well, the silver melt value is a little over $50. I think it came out $52. So I said, if they offer you anything close to $50, that would be a pretty reasonable price. And the guy came out with, he offered him $25, guys, for his silver. And I just told him no. That's ridiculous. And it kind of irritated me that a coin dealer would even try that, especially at a coin show. And Gary told him kind of what he wanted, and there was some other stuff, and the guy wasn't even close to what he asked for. And I don't even know why the guy bothered, because I guess he explained later, he's like, "Well, I have a bunch of this, so I don't really need it." And I'm like, "Well, why'd you even bid on it? Because you're really just trying to take advantage of somebody who doesn't know much about it." But I knew what it was worth. So we did take it to Silver Seeker and the Coin Crew guy, and he gave us $50 for the coins, so double what this other coin dealer gave. So guys, please be careful when you're dealing with coin dealers. It's just crazy to think that some of them thought they'd get away with basically paying half of what the coins are worth, and to even waste the time going through them knowing they were going to lowball that badly. I could see a pawn shop doing that, but I've never seen a coin dealer actually lowball that badly. So that was just a crazy experience, but it was nice to see that Silver Seeker and then the Coin Crew guy, that they treated my great uncle fairly. So there are a lot of good dealers out there. You just have to be careful. Shop around. Do not go with the first one when you're selling stuff most of the time, unless if you have a good relationship with them. But that was just kind of a weird experience I had at the coin show. I just never seen that before. Although I haven't really tried to sell silver, I've never seen a coin dealer really try to take advantage of somebody, especially somebody who didn't have much knowledge on coins. So it was really disappointing to see that, and that I feel like that's a big detractor that a lot of collectors that get a lot of collectors out of it are coin dealers taking advantage of them. So it was kind of disappointing to see that, but I thought this was a really good coin. The coin dealer is really nice. He didn't want to budge on the price, but he knew he had good quality stuff. So I decided to go on and pick it up. But please let me know your thoughts. Have you guys had any issues with coin dealers just completely lowballing you for like junk silver, or just any coins in general? I've had coin dealers offer me half on like high-end coins like this in my area. I don't know why. It's just ridiculous when they know that they can easily make double on them, just to even think about offering half or less than half of what a coin's worth. I don't even know why they bother. But I'd love to know your thoughts. But please let me know your thoughts about the 1853 arrows and rays variety $half and quarter. I think this is by far the coolest variation of the seated $half and quarter. It just really shows off the eagle so nicely. It shows off the design so nicely. So I'd love to know your all's thoughts, and I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.